Hello? Here's a video regarding a 1940s song, artist Vera Lynn, and what I'm trying to point out is that the band Led Zeppelin and Leonard got their name from this. Consider the sky nerd, like here's the sky, and a Led Zeppelin could be drawn like right here on over the album cover, and I don't know if I would go so far as to call this propaganda from the Second World War era. It's sort of like the largest song of the 1940s before music got really, really huge in the 1960s and 70s. That has really never been recreated in modern times. Giant icon artists aren't really much compared to artists of the 60s and 70s like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, just to name a couple. Going through the comments down here, someone mentioned Pink Floyd mentions Vera Lynn, and so I added 2 comments via the microphone and voice to text. Now it wants me to add a third, although I think my microphone is already being used by this camera app. It is recording, right? Yes. So what you're saying, what this person's saying in their comment, they want me to sit there and listen to the entire, I think it's a double CD, double album, like it's longer than 45 minutes. 45 minutes I think is the maximum for albums and CDs. Just waiting to hear 2 words, like not even pointing out what song or anything. And here's what I just said. Buzz Lightyear is harder to make that connection, and I signed it Captain Obviousness. The Buzz Lightyear joke is related to I don't know if I'll mention it. Oh, I forgot to show what I'm replying to. So here is somewhat of a reply video. Actually, no, it is a reply video. I just forgot to show what video I'm replying to. We were talking about this in the chat the other day. The lore has been for at least since the 70s that the band members of Lynyrd Skynyrd, the principal was trying to make them cut their hair, and they wouldn't. And his name was Lynyrd Skynyrd. And so they made a joke out of his name and called themselves Lynyrd Skynyrd. And I'm saying that that's somewhat true. Most likely, this is the actual where they got their name, especially considering that there's writing here on the album. So what am I doing here? I'm trying to show how to do this on just a regular Samsung phone. I'm going to press these 3 buttons and press studio. I'm going to press photo studio. This is especially great for left-handed people because writing is very difficult left-handed, if I'm just going to be honest. I think I'm looking for decoration and drawing right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the pen type to this one right here that's like calligraphy, and then I'm going to change the color to sky blue over here, or I could use a palette to make it identical. That's not right. Looking for a darker blue than that. That's pretty close. I'm going to press done. Instead of that, I'm going to press this color picker. Whoops. I have to press the undo button right here. That points to the left. Press this button right here. Then I'm going to tap one of the darker areas. So there, I got the exact color right here. I'm going to exit out. Definitely going to have to zoom in without accidentally... Okay, there it goes. Alright, so Vera Lynn So I already have the L and N, and there's a Y. In Leonard Skinner's band name, it's all Y's. So maybe white would have been a better idea. I'm just trying to recreate that that size. Okay. An R. So now it says Leonard. And then here's the sky. I'm just trying to show off my calligraphical writing. I'll put a dash. These are some of my favorite letters to write with anyways. Okay. So now it says Leonard Sky Nerd. Or I could draw like a Led Zeppelin. I suppose that would be a gray. Wherever the heck gray is. I don't know where it is. Okay, so that's that right there. Lynyrd Skynyrd. And I found this song when I was, it was a sunny day, and it was a Sunday, and it was July 4th, and I made a vlog with my turtle, and I was standing over him, blocking the sun. The sun's like up here. I was blocking him, and then I would sort of move my head to let the sun hit him right in the eyes. And I was thinking of the 3 words, some sunny day, and I couldn't remember what song it was from. It turns out when I searched it on YouTube, it pulled up this song, and like, not, I don't know, some other people have songs about some sunny day, but here was the first one from the 1940s, and it's actually in Simple Man when the lyrics are Lynyrd Skynyrd's Simple Man. Some sunny day, bum 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 bum, just before the guitar solo or whatever. So that's just more proof there. And so finally, I'll go to my playlist in the library. I'm going to minimize here. Here's my overflow redux, sort of like Apocalypse Now redux. It's like extended, or sometimes it's repeated. This is sort of starting at the end. Wayne Stock, Del Preston, one of the most famous roadies. He's fictional, from England. No Stairway Denied, not allowed to play Stairway in Heaven in guitar shops. Here's the official. I wanted to link Led Zeppelin's official. I found some videos to add of the entire album, Led Zeppelin 2. And it wasn't Led Zeppelin's official channel, so those don't have staying power. They might get taken down and replaced on Led Zeppelin's official channel. This video, or this photo, is actually a World War II era real picture of fighter pilots, and if I'm not mistaken, they're actually German fighter pilots, and they sort of superimpose themselves. That's John Paul Jones. I've just seen the album so many times. That's Robert Plant, and that's Jimmy Page, and John Bonham, I think, is maybe behind this, D or something. Here's, in my opinion, Lynyrd Skynyrd's best song. Here's the exact same topic, a video that I made showing how the Beastie Boys even got much of their influence from Led Zeppelin, because they used drum tracks and bass tracks from Led Zeppelin albums, such as When the Levee Breaks, The Ocean, and I think there's more than that, just on their first album, License to Ill. And in their song Intergalactic, they mention not only that, and also in their first album, they mention all the time, they say, to the Nile. And so I was looking at this album, because I have this album right here, and if I read it in Latin from right to left, it says to, Roman numeral 2, the is missing. But Led Zeppelin spelled backwards spells out Nile, N-I-L-E, and that's just what I was trying to point out here. And so Here's a couple of videos. Here's where the thing starts. That's where it cuts off. That's just random stuff from a couple of days ago. So I'm replying to my cousin Vinny. Just kidding. What up, Vinny? Vinny Bracco. As far as we know, not related to Lorraine Bracco, who was Karen Hill in the movie Goodfellas. That's not his sister or anything. So I can't remember if it was this video or that video in the live chat. I'm going to try this one first. And whichever one it's not in, I'm going to remove from the playlist. And I'm actually going to mute. I don't have to mute. I'll put on captions. And the way to put on captions, I'm just sort of technical assistant here. We're talking about internet speeds. Most people are confused when they buy 5 gigabits. They don't realize that that's less than 1 gigabyte. So for instance, like I have 4G. This LTE right here is 4G. That means 4 gigabits, and that's half a gigabyte per second. So here's the very beginning. Oh, that's so funny. This was the video I'm talking about. Let me read that out loud. That's a very strange comment to make. So, Vinny, if you had to help choose Queen Elizabeth II's next husband we'd narrowed it down between Mick Jagger and Ringo Starr, who would you recommend? Serious question. And Rihanna would be the maiden of honor. And so definitely consider the songs. Every Beatles song, of course, but Rolling Stones song "Start Me Up" is included in Rihanna's year 2000's smash hit song. It was on everybody's radio worldwide, especially in America. "Shut Up and Drive." When she says "Start Me Up, I'll never stop," she does say "Start Me Up" in that song. I'll have to link to it. I'll add it to the list. And I think I mentioned that because someone in the chat mentioned Rolling Stones. Yet, when did I mention Led Zeppelin, though? Did I really say that? LBJ's quote on economics is so funny, it'll piss your pants. It's getting windy out here. LBJ was a Democrat that talked like a modern conservative. Every conservative's favorite Democrat is LBJ. And the thing is that I grew up near 114, Highway 114, which is LBJ Freeway. So I'm very familiar. Yeah, growing up, didn't have MTV, didn't have VH1. So Saturday Night Live and Mad TV were some of the only high quality content outside of cable and satellite TV and stuff. Did I just see someone that said the Hills of Beverly? Oh, here's where I talk about gigabytes and gigabits. I can't remember when I mentioned the Wings in those 2 songs. I still can't remember what they were. They play them on the radio. One's Maybe I'm Amazed, and the other is that song that, I don't know, Paul McCartney and the Wings. I was gonna mention that, when did I mention Leonard Skynyrd? It might be in the other video. Yeah, this is something I just realized a couple of days ago. Snoop Dogg gets his name from subwoofers. Woof, like a dog. And that's from his video that just premiered the other day called, I don't know what it's called, but it says, "Big Subwoofers in a Bag." Yeah, and of course, the bassist from the Chic band, they're known for the song "Good Times" and "La Freak." That bass guitar melody was used for Rapper's Delight and created modern rap music. Hugely influential. It's like doom 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 doom. Yeah, there we're talking about Led Zeppelin bass player. When did I mention Lynyrd Skynyrd, though? Trickle down economics. So just search LBJ quote economics. I don't want to repeat it. That's about as precise as I can get without giving away the punchline. I might have deleted my comment about... So, Vinny, you mentioned Ralph Cramden. I don't know who that is. I am familiar with Alice Cramden. I just keep not being able to find my comment about Led Zeppelin. So I asked Vinny his top 5 Marilyn Monroe movies. I didn't really realize until someone shared, either on YouTube, I think it was a YouTube short, it showed Marilyn Monroe as an actress in a movie, and I was quite amazed. I've only ever seen just regular photos. And this about Rudolph Valentino, I learned that from Robert Greene, who wrote The Art of Seduction and the 48 Laws of Power. He mentions that in his book. Yeah, so I said Valentino is greater than Elvis plus Adolf. Or, I don't know what to say. Oh, here's the Led Zeppelin part. And that reminds me of, there's a rapper called Young Dolph, as in dolphin, Young Dolph. And I saw someone just yesterday who had used his name. They said Dolph Young. And I was going to reply to it. I didn't. Someone mentioned Tom Jones. But yeah, so here's what I'm talking about. This whole video is about this one comment here. Because at this point in the video, an hour and 9 minutes, if I can, without crashing my phone from hitting it, we talk about Leonard Skinner. Probably before that too. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the speed. Oh, right, and B.F. Skinner. So, my cousin David Henry Thoreau, aka Henry David Thoreau, he's like my 5th cousin, 5 times removed. Going back to the 1600s, we share my 10th great grandfather, Richard Church from England, had a son named Richard Church, who was one of the founders of Massachusetts Bay Colony. And in my opinion, I'm not sure about this, I think Richard Church might be the Richard from Poor Richard's Almanac, Ben Franklin. So here's a similar comment from 5 minutes. We're talking about Lynyrd Skynyrd's, oh, right here, yeah. The Clash, another good band. What did Madonna really mean when she said she's a material girl? Here's Lynyrd Skynyrd right here, his teacher. Cream, Eric Clapton's band, is featured with Sunshine of Your Love in the movie Goodfellas. I was making fun of Tarantino's first movie, Reservoir Dogs, when they're talking about what's the deeper meaning of Madonna's song. So that's all. That's a really long video. I've got a lot more information too. I don't know, whatever, to clarify and stuff. So I think there was another one that I was supposed to add to my watch letter overflow. I'm not sure. So I'm going to delete this one from the list. I can't remember if I had comments in there or not. I'm going to go to Vinny's channel here. I recommend everyone, I don't know how to do it. This section here is how to share links. Whoops. Okay, so that these are the 3 channels mentioned, number of subscribers. I was going to update it with number of videos. I didn't. Here's the video link that I'm watching right now. So this one right here, if I click this link, it should open up that same video. And that's what happened. So I'm glad the phone didn't crash there. Anyways, that's all.